Could you tell me about the results of our recent graduates?
Yeah, of course I can. There were fantastic results this year. We're very, very proud of the students. We had an average point score of 33, which is well over what we've ever achieved before. And we had 11 students, who actually got 38 points or more, which is the sort of level that Oxford and Cambridge and Harvard are asking for. Beyond that, we met some of our targets in breaking into the higher grades in things like economics and history and math high level, which was very, very pleasing. But nevertheless, we're pleased this year, and we always want to go up. So we're looking for some very good results from the current third eye. No pressure.
We could just follow the computation. And there we could see that this vector or complex number, we could call it, has a length, a norm, or magnitude, or whatever you would like to call it. So this means that our complex number can also be seen as something that has a length, and then we multiply it with some expression.
Why did I pick math higher level?
What's the direction? So far.
Well, there's not really any pride in standard level, and if I picked studies, I really wouldn't be able to leave my house.
It's not that I want to split you up, but will this work? Are you able to discuss this without too much fussing?
Has there ever been a problem with this?
Never.
That's what I comment on the internet. Give me a piece.
You want to say there's no dirt in front of you?
I want the big one.
This one?
I'm not having it.
Oh, there it was me. Oh. You don't have anything. We'll just put it right here. Amazing. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Odd again, stressful.
So don't
Like my life.
This is 3 pieces, so I'll be taking this and that's not having it. I'm having two, so I'm having it.
Yeah. Black. That's my soul.
There will be a splitting pattern because they interact with each other. We have been talking about that this hydrogen atom also will be spinning around and therefore have 2 different spin state possibilities.
I'd definitely say chemistry high level is a challenge, but it's also worth it because you just learn so much.
Could you tell me what you've learned so far?
There's protons and electrons and croutons.
It's not just by the way, it's set you
Clearly see what people don't want.
I'm actually a pretty artistic person myself. However, because of my subjects that I've chosen, I can't choose visual arts. I also really like music, but our school doesn't have music. So during the breaks, I like to express myself in whatever form I need to.
How many words for the IA again?
About 300, I think.
Yeah. So easy.
What experiment are you replicating for your eye in psychology?
The Stanford prison experiment.
Well, we can begin with that any experiment is not actually allowed to cause any form of stress, distress, pain or discomfort for the student, which of course is completely ludicrous because going to school causes anxiety and stress for the vast majority of them, but there you go. It also has to say that any experimental study that involves unjustified deception, involuntary participation or invasion of privacy must be avoided. Pressure must not be placed on any individual to participate or to continue with the investigation. Each participant must be informed of the aims and objectives of the research and must be shown the results of the research.
We get a group of prisoners and the prison officers. We lock them in a room for a week or so. Then we see how they act around each other after getting the title. Usually ends up with the prison guards psychologically torturing and abusing the prisoners. It's quite fascinating.
All candidates must ensure that all participants who are 16 years or older sign an informed consent statement.
Where do you expect to find volunteers?
Oh, the Prips. We need to mentally prepare them for the real IB.
What would you do if you had a student come up to you and say, Brian, I need the pre-IBS and I'm going to do the Stanford Prison Experiment?
Well, personally or according to the IBO?
You decide.
Okay, personally I think it would be a good idea. If nothing else, then we can weed out the weak who wouldn't be able to do a whole IB anyway. According to IBO guidelines, this would probably cause them anxiety, stress and pain, if done properly, of course. So therefore I would say yes, you can do it, but no, it can't be a part of your IA.
Great. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Excellent. Thank you. You're welcome.
How's life?
It's tough.
Why do you guys voluntarily run down here every day?
Sometimes I get to look at Justin shirtless.
I guess it's always nice.
That's really nice.
Also, I think we hate ourselves.
Yeah, so we hate ourselves.
Do you agree?
What's the question?
About hating yourself and stuff? That's why I go down here.
Yeah, true. I nearly died in that. So I do hate myself. Plus I've asthma, so not that good.
Justin, what are you doing?
I'm relaxing.
Do you recall the last time you had a good night's sleep?
Huh? No.
You might have to edit here.
Could you repeat that?
No, we can't. They said we're not.
Just like I just said?
Yeah.
Okay. If you all want to know, the zucchini is from my sustainable garden.
That should just be the ESS part.
Dates, events, people, years, consequences, reasons. Analysis, details, evaluation, explanation, specifics, numbers. Okay. Well, passing history is actually pretty easy. All you have to remember is numbers, dates, people, specifics, consequences, reasons, evaluation, explanation, specifics, statistics, and all the other synonyms for, you know, I want to kill myself. Lord have mercy.
Statistics.
I was just mentioning anything. Details.
And electrons and croutons. Then it's cut right after.
Pretty artistic person.
All right.
Look at this Spanish one.
If you just look at me.
Do I have to answer any questions or do I just sit look dead for a minute?
You just look dead for a minute. Okay, just look at me.
Thomas?
Wait a second.
Oh, the prison Stanford experiment.
Oh, the other way around, the Stanford prison. Okay, wait, try again.
Psychologically torturing and abusing the prisoners.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy. The pre-IBs, we need to mentally prepare them for the IB. Yeah.
Alright.
Allowed to favor the European Union, but it has to give the same benefits to the rest of the world.
Yes, so
Let's get physical. I wanna get physical.